The 4 regions of Ukraine that are presently under Russian occupation are also to hold referendums today on whether to officially join Russia. Now, this is a move that's been roundly condemned by the West and also by Kyiv. It has been described as nothing but a shame. Now, with this move, Moscow could potentially change the face of the Russia-Ukraine war in the days to come. Russia-backed leaders and also forces in eastern Donetsk, in Luhansk, in Zaporizhia and also in southern Kherson have announced plans to hold the referendum starting from today till Tuesday. However, Ukraine and its allies have made it clear that they would not recognize the outcome of this referendum, and these regions together add up nearly about 15% of the Ukrainian territory that has presently been occupied by Russia. The Ukraine has said that Russia intends to frame the referendum result as a sign of popular support for its occupation and then use it as a pretext for annexation, similar to what it did with the Crimea in 2014, which the international community is yet to recognize. The referendums have been discussed for months by pro-Moscow authorities, but Ukraine's recent victories in the ongoing war prompted a scramble by the officials. The Kyiv this month has launched a counteroffensive recapturing lots weight of the territory that had been originally captured by the Russians since the beginning of this war. The battlefield setback have swung Kremlin to action it already considers Luhansk, Donetsk, and stitched together made up the Donbas region to be independent republics. The Russia so far maintained that this is of course an opportunity for the people in these occupied territories to express their opinion. While speaking at the United Nations Security Council on Thursday, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that the recently announced referendums that begin from today are being held in response to what Lavrov described as Ukraine's Russophobia.
Курьезом стало интервью господина Зеленского 5 августа прошлого года, который посоветовал всем, кто чувствует себя русским, ради блага их детей и их внуков убираться в Россию.
The United Kingdom's intelligence detailed Russian plans for an alleged sham referendum. The United Kingdom's Foreign Secretary has said that Kremlin will use these referendums to justify the eventual Russian annexation of parts of Ukraine. And by the end of this month, Russia's intention is, of course, to formalize the annexation of these 4 regions into the Russian Federation.
By the end of the month, Russia's intention will be to formalize the annexation of the 4 regions into the Russian Federation. This means, as of next week, Russia will consider these Ukrainian territories as being part of Russia. And they will claim that any Ukrainian attempts to retake their own sovereign territory will actually be an invasion of Russia. Of course, the UK completely rejects this characterization of the situation. Russia is acting to create the fake pretext for further military interventions.
Meanwhile, the military and civilian areas of Ukraine's Zaporizhia and Donetsk regions received several airstrikes in the last 24 hours. A missile struck Ukraine's Donetsk region, killing at least about 6 civilians, including a teenager. Russian-installed separatists have, in fact, blamed the Ukrainian forces for the strikes on a marketplace in the center of the Donetsk city, while Russian forces also fought at least about 9 missiles at the southeastern city of Zaporizhia. According to the regional governor, at least about 1 person was killed, while others are said to be trapped under the rubble after the building collapsed. The Ukraine's armed forces say that Russia has launched at least about 8 missiles, 16 airstrikes, and has fired 115 anti-aircraft missiles in the last 24 hours. Now, this sharp escalation in the fighting comes in the backdrop of Russia's referendums that are being held starting from today till next Tuesday in 4 regions.